New Zealand, as a footballing nation, have only ever had one true rival, Australia. Our brothers from across the ditch, and today, we are facing them in a friendly. It's time to show who the best Oceania team really is, and why World Cup rankings mean absolutely nothing. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 8th episode of the FM21 New Zealand Road to the World Cup with me, Raxo FM, where today we are playing against Australia and then Northern Ireland. I mean, the Northern Ireland game is going to be a good one too, but we're all here to watch Australia versus New Zealand, the two giants of Oceanian football. I mean, there's not many giants of Oceanian football, but we'll definitely take that title, and hopefully we can come away with the win. To give us that luck, make sure that you do smash the like button today, as well as subscribing to the Raxo FM YouTube channel so you don't miss the daily-ish Football Manager content coming your way. And I just don't know what to cover before we go into it, because there's nothing to cover. We still have no idea who we are facing in the World Cup playoff. It doesn't give me any information. We just have to go into this game and hope that we can come away with a good result. Get ourselves a tactic that's going to work. Of course, I've made some tweaks. I panicked, and we do have a pretty good squad available for us right now. Cacace, I love you, mate, but you need to learn how to not get injured literally every 5 days. Concussion, 9 days. Like what? It's unnecessary just before international duty, especially just before we play against Australia. I don't need it in my life. I know that you don't need it in your life either, but it's the way things are, and we're going to have to deal with it. Hopefully McGarry will do a class job out on the left back, but I think when you look at our squad, we do still have a very strong 11 with Wood, Singh, Barbaruzes, Thomas, Marco. I almost got there. Next episode, I'll smash it next episode. Bell, Kerwin, Smith, Reid, I tried to combine their names, McGarry and Marinovic in between the sticks. Wood has dropped down to the bench, unfortunately, and our tactic this time is still kind of like a wee tweak on the old gegenpress, so slightly deeper and crossing-ish type play, and I'm hoping that will work against the Australian side, who has some pretty good players, and I still think that we are actually in with a really good shout of winning this, because their key player is Taggart, as well as Aaron Moy, Matthew Ryan, like some good players, don't get me wrong, but we have some players that are in the form of their life. Chris Wood is the top goal scorer in the Premier League right now. You cannot disrespect that man in any way, shape or form at this current point in time. Singh is getting assists and goals in the Bundesliga. We've also got Marco getting some decent appearances in the League One. We've also got, I don't know, Ryan Thomas getting interest from teams in Spain, as well as getting goals and assists down in the, what league is that? He plays for Shakhtar, but we've definitely got some players on form right now. We've got a decent squad. This is the entire 11 if you really want to go into depth, but I don't feel the need to go over it. Let's jump into the game against Australia. We've submitted our squad. No turning back now. It is the battle of Down Under. Let's come away with the win. We're at home today, so we do have that wee edge, and of course we're going to try and show the fans what we've got, give them something to cheer about tonight. I imagine there will be quite a few Australian fans coming across the ditch, seeing if they can come away with the win. But I back the boys, even though they've had 2 shots early on, 3 shots early on, and that already does scare me just a wee bit. We come back with 1 shot, and I think the first highlight is going my way. Mark our words. Mark my words. I've mixed up the R and the my there. I meant to say, mark my words and coming our way. It's still coming our way. I guarantee the first highlight is going to be coming our way. It's taking some time. It's real brewing. You know, it's going to be a good one. We've got 4 shots to their 3 now. It is a pretty even affair. 51% possession. It's turning into a very cagey one, and what I say, the first highlight goes our way, and the first highlight goes into the back of the net. Marco scores, Singh with the assist, and we are 1-0 up against Australia just before the halftime break, and that is a brilliant way to end the first half. What a goal, what a header. And now I can go into the halftime and not get mad at them. I'm delighted with the performance. I don't get to say that too often, so I'm definitely going to say it today. And we have another corner. Can we get another one? Winston, Reid can't score. It's gone just over the bar. But I'm going to make some tactical substitutions. It's a friendly, so we can actually make quite a few. Singh's going to have to come off. McAlbert's going to play on that left-hand side. Inside, oh no, inverted winger will work well, actually. We'll put him on attack, though, see what he can do for us. As well as bringing off... Bella's going to come off. Tim Payne's going to play in that deep line playmaker role. And we'll even chuck in Hudson Wahongi for Smith. See what that does for the next 40 minutes of football. There's still a lot of action to be played, but we definitely look like the better side out there based off the stats that we're seeing. 60 minutes gone, only 30 more minutes to hold on. If we can get a 1-0 win, I would take that straight away. And all the chances we're seeing are just corners and almost another great opportunity. But now Australia could counter-attack. This is stressful. This is why we keep players back in the corner routines. They've played it to the far post and they've gotten a goal against the runner play. And it's come from a corner. We scored from a corner and they've scored from a corner now. Both being our corners. Maybe I should have committed more players back, but Zealand said only need 2. So we're blaming it on Zealand, if anything. But 25 minutes to go and we need to get another goal now. I want to get this win. A draw is not good enough against Australia. We were winning, so we're going to a positive mentality. And we're going to make another tactical substitution. The first one is going to be Sam Sutton to come on for Thomas. Also going to bring Tom Doyle on at left back. And I think we'll leave it at that just for now. I think I might have one more substitution I'm able to make. 10 minutes to go. I'm going to encourage the boys. And we're already on a positive mentality, actually. I was going to move to one if we weren't already. There's one more highlight in this game, and it's coming our way. Tim Payne on the ball, playing as a deep line playmaker. Can he do bits? It's coming to Wood. Out to Barbaruzes. Barbaruzes back to Marco. Into Kerwin. Oh, can't find him in there. And Amini is breaking away. If we concede another goal from an Australian counter-attack, I think I'll cry. I've almost cried, boys and girls. What a save from Marinovic. He's done bits to keep us in the game there. I think I'm going to make that final substitution. It's going to have to be Costa Barbaruzes to come off. Marco Rojas, you're coming on. I think that's the final substitution. I'm just checking. Yes, it is. Yeah, Rojas will do a good job out there. He's got the pace. He's got the ability. We know what he can do. He's a wee bit tired. But is there one more chance left in this one? 4 minutes of additional time. And we're throwing everything at them. We're moving forward. We're going into the cam. Payne in that role. Shadow strike it. Why not? Attacking. We don't get to beat Australia very often. So if we're going to do it, tonight is the night. But it hasn't happened for us. A 1-1 draw. It was a good game. For some game that has taken us, 7 minutes of this recording to go through. It was an entertaining one. I was really expecting us to come away with the win, but I'm still happy with the performance out there. We're just as good as the side across the ditch. And now we have to make a long journey all the way to Northern Ireland and hopefully prove that we are just as good as the European sides as well. We've definitely proven that we're a decent squad. Whether or not we can do it away from home against a European squad, yeah, that's another story. We're ready to go. Northern Ireland versus New Zealand. You can see, in between Mali and El Salvador, the side that is 57th in the world against the side that is, 108th or something like that. How are we not higher than that? That is an absolute joke. Come on, if we actually look at the teams that are above us, if we go to nation, 106 now, respect that. We're beating Zimbabwe, we're beating Belarus, we're beating Luxembourg, we're beating Georgia, we're beating Jordan, we're beating Oman. It's just going to happen. Uganda, I'm sorry, but we're beating you. It's just going to happen. So, can't say I completely agree with the standings, but it's not the important thing. The important thing is that we come away with a win here. Draws are solid, shows that we're competitive, but a win would be very good to get ourselves a wee bit of confidence. And Dane Ingham, is going to be starting as right back today for the first time under my management. Haven't mentioned that he was put into the squad. Probably should have mentioned that, but didn't really flow nicely in the conversation before. We've also got Hudson Wahongi starting and Rojas. Apart from that, it's the exact same lineup, exact same tactic. It worked pretty well against Australia. Whether or not it's going to work well away from home against arguably a better side, I've just said I expect to win. really don't expect to win. But taking a look at their squad, we can definitely see a couple of players that we will recognise. But are we going to be lethal from corners again? I thought that we were going to do it once again, but it didn't come away with the opportunity I was expecting. But we're still on the ball. And Singh's there. Oh, he took a hit. And some sort of glitch happened on the screen. I thought that was the glitch of a goal, but it hasn't quite ended up in the back of the net. But we are dominating this game early on the ball once again. Can we pass it forward with a wee bit of calmness, you know? Get this... a bit of tiki-taka play, release in a Barcelona. Everyone knows that New Zealand's always played a bit like Barcelona. Rojas playing it, and Chris Wood is there, and we're going 1-0 up against Northern Ireland at their own hometown. Are we going to come? No way, we're coming away with a win. I mean, of course we can come away with a win. Why would I not be confident about this? This is a team that we can beat. We have great players in there. Wood is on form right now. He scored a goal. There's no reason we're not going to add to this lead. Early on, we are dominating. We're getting the opportunities. We've got a goal. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. No counter-attacking goals from corners this time, ideally. 22 minutes gone. It was an impactful first few minutes from us, but looks like it's dipping down just a wee bit. I don't mind that. I can respect when we need to take a break, have a breather. Even Barcelona does that at times. The amount of times I've compared New Zealand to Barcelona in this game is actually a little disrespectful, but I'm fine with it if we're coming away with a win. I'm sure Barcelona would be complimented based off the way we're playing today. Oh, that was beautiful. That was so beautiful. Singh, you needed to finish that. Nice we pass, 1-2 stuff, one touch. Hasn't finished in the back of the net though. Respect though. That was Barcelona in a nutshell, and we are playing brilliantly this half. I really didn't think we would do that well. This tactic seems to be doing an absolute job right now, and I think I'm going to make my first tactical substitution on the 55th minute. Are we going to see a highlight before then? No, we're not. We're going to bring Stamenic off first. I think I just smashed his name for the first time ever. Alex Roof is going to come on. Who else didn't make an appearance last time? Michael Boxall can. We'll bring Winston Reid off. Trying to think who else can make an appearance. De Jong can, but we'll just keep him off for now. I think that's all the tactical substitutions I feel the need to make right this minute. I think McGarry's going to come off in a second as well, actually. Chris Wood already looking tired. De Jong might be coming on. 70th minute, we're going to make our next few tactical substitutions. We do have a chance first, though. As Chris Wood getting his double. Oh, Rufer almost got his first international goal. He can't quite find the target there. A great header, though. De Jong is going to be making his appearance now. Unfortunately, the star man, Chris Wood, doesn't quite have the legs to keep it up. But he's done a good job nonetheless. McCow's coming in on that left-hand side. Inverted winger once again. We'll play... Oh, you know what? Actually, we'll play Costa Barbaruzzi's up there. And plays an inside forward, a bit more attacking. Then we'll bring Tom Doyle out on that left-hand side. I think that's all I feel the need to do right now. We might make a couple in the last few minutes if anyone feels a wee bit tired. But right now we are dominating the game. Can we get one more opportunity? Can we get one more goal just to solidify ourselves as the winners of this game? But I'm fine with holding out. Like if we end up with a 1-0 win away from home against a side that are much higher ranked than us, I'm not going to be complaining too much. We're going to bring Sutton on. I think that's all the substitutions we can make, but we're going to try and make one final one, and it's going to be Tim Payne come on for Ingham. It's not going to happen. I'm fine with that. This is our selection for the final few minutes. Let's hold on. I don't need to see any highlights now. If we could add to it, it would be brilliant, but I don't want to take that risk. Let's just not see any highlights. We see a highlight. Do not take it away from us now, please. Football Manager. We have fought too hard. We have come from up in both of these games. Do not take it away from us. They've taken it away. There's offside. Football Manager, I love you. Thank goodness. With 1 minute to go, can we hold on? Marinovic has been saved. It was a great ball over the top. It was a great finish as well. But I think we're doing enough today. Oh, that's a great ping into Sam Sutton. De Jong, it doesn't quite have the pace to get onto the end of it. 30 seconds to hold on, New Zealand. This will be a historic win if we manage to get it. It doesn't take a lot to excite New Zealand fans, and Marinovic has saved it. Nah, stay on it. Just don't kick it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Not yet. Okay, now you may release it. Watch out for him. He's cheeky. He's right in front of you. I feel like this is longer than 6 seconds, but I don't care. We have gotten the win, and we'll take a look how far offside that was. Yeah, it was a wee bit offside. Not incredibly. It was a great finish, but we've come away with the win, and people had certainly ridden us off. That's the tactic. That is the tactic. I think it is a good balance of attacking, defensive, as well as using the actual strengths that we have within our squad. If we verse a decent side in our World Cup qualifier, I think that we could come away with a win. But whether or not we're versing a decent side or an incredible side, as I have no idea who we are versing. But that is where we're ending today's episode. We will find out in tomorrow's episode who we will be versing, as we will be in that World Cup playoff. No teams entered yet. We'll find out sometime very soon. So don't forget to subscribe to the Raxo FM channel so that you don't miss that, as well as liking this video if you have enjoyed it. And I'll see you all in the World Cup playoff and later.